On this episode, I will be testing the 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 250R. This machine is probably the most anticipated update by the market, especially in Malaysia. So I will have a go with the bike and see if it's really worthy for the hype. And for that, please watch until the end of the film. Welcome to Malaysian Riders. Now, let's start with the most basic scope for any review film that we made. The 2013 Ninja is not much different with the old Ninja 250, but there are a few things that has been updated, and obviously the styling is the most significant one. It still maintained the same engine from the previous generation, which means the same fuel injected engine, and maybe with a little tweak here and there, which are just too small to be mentioned. The 249cc parallel twin engine maintained its claimed 32 horsepower and produced around 22 pounds of torque. With the bike weight just around 172 kg weight, this does transpire to give the bike enough power for its category. Alright, so basically we have seen all the boring parts of this thing. So the main question is, how the new Baby Ninja fares in terms of handling. Let's take a look. But before we get to the main part of the handling, let's watch the simple 0 to 100 km/h test for the Baby Ninja. The Ninja 250 definitely still produced about the same 0 to 100 speed as the old one, but I can't help but feel there is something up its sleeves that it hasn't shown, and boy, I was right. I never did expect much from this new Ninja, knowing that it already held the top spot of its category for quite some time. But the new 250 really shines in terms of handling, since the weight distribution of the bike felt much more well balanced than before. With that, as a rider with a bit of experience, I can really have fun with the bike and enjoy it as much as I wanted, especially on the tight twisties. I really think this new bike is better than the older model. So what else can I say about this bike?
Alrighty, I think there are few little things more that I can say. The fuel consumption is undoubtedly efficient, and that is of course depends on how you ride it. So I think it is only logical that with a full tank of fuel, we can definitely travel more than 250 kilometers, and there is nothing impressive about that, because every fuel injected beginner's bike can definitely achieve that easily. In terms of price and value, I'd say this is a worthy bike. It got good enough power, enough torque, and the looks is by far the most prettiest among other beginners' bike. And the finish does look like it was done in a good way, but there are a few little things like some of its plastic parts feels a little bit cheap. But not really a major concern there, because it still is a good built motorcycle, and I'd say it really has surpassed most of its competitors in the market, with only CBR 250 and Duke 200 that can really compete with it in terms of build quality. The Hyosung, or the Nazar blade as we know it here in Malaysia, is not really a match for this bike quality, but then again there is a major price difference there. The bike is of course made for daily use and it is comfortable, but the seat once again could have been better. But let's put all that aside. The major disappointment for me with this new Ninja is that we are stuck with the 250 compared to our fellow riders like in Australia or in the UK, where they are enjoying the Ninja 300. I think it is all because of our license regulation, where in order to ride something bigger than 250cc, we need a bigger motorcycle license. But it'll be interesting to see a Ninja 300 on our roads in the future.
With all that being said, it pretty much sums up this first ride review of 2013 Ninja 250R. After days of testing and running it through some real-world environment, I can really see why the Ninja 250R holds the top spot of beginner's bike in the world. Now with the new 2013 updates, it only looks to strengthen its position in the market. And we are looking forward for the Z250R to be here in Malaysia and see Kawasaki's move towards world domination of entry-level motorcycle. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of our show in the future. Goodbye for now.